know my targets by sight well enough. But how will I find them?
We have spies and informants in every city. Visit our bureaus and the assassins there will guide you.
That fixes Torres and Rogers. But Bartholomew Roberts won't be near any city. It might take months to find him.
Or years. But you're a man of talent and quality, Captain Kenway. I believe you will find him.
Alright. Thank you.
At a loss. Do not be afraid to call on your quartermaster for aid.
Of course.
Quartermaster! What's our present course?
Due west, Captain. If it's still Kingston we're sailing for.
It is indeed, Miss Bonny. Call it out.
Weigh anchor and let fall the courses, lads. We're sailing for Jamaica.
Excellent.
How does it feel to bark so loud?
I've barked louder and to men twice as rough.
Tending bar at the old Avery, you mean?
Among other places. And I sailed with Mary and Rackham for a time, remember?
Of course.
Mary
I sure did.
Captaining, Jack did most of the drinking.
Did Mary... Did she ever tell you who it was that fathered her child?
It was a young fella. Sailed with us on that last voyage. Poor lad was killed fighting beside us. The only man not too drunk to stand up for himself.
There was so much about her I didn't know. I called her a friend. But was I one in return?
She thought the world of you, Edward. I've no worries about that.
Well, that's good to hear.
Alright, so before we head to Kingston, I just wanted to head back here to Tullum to do one more thing, which is to hand in all of the little Maya symbols. And redeem them in exchange for the legendary Mayan armor. Thank you. According to legend, this Mayan outfit was created using scavenged first civilization materials and has the ability to deflect metal projectiles. Huh. Wow, that sounds very useful indeed. It's not bad on the eyes either. Alright. Now that that's over and done with, let's head to Kingston.
Captain Kenway.
You have something for me?
Hello.
The present whereabouts of the Templar Woods Rogers. He is attending a small political function, so do it clean.
The word is King George is calling Rogers back to London.
Aye, not happy with his progress in Nassau.
Still too many pirates roaming about, from what I hear.
You'll need a disguise to fool the powderheads at this party. I suggest the visiting diplomat, Ruggiero Ferraro. He's been on our list for some time.
Understood.
Alright.
Will you send this to England for me?
Aye, the ship leaves tomorrow.
Caroline Scott Kenway, Hawkins Lane, Bristol.
Alright. Let me just put on my imaginary hood on and let's get this party started. Time for us to locate an Italian diplomat. If I were an Italian diplomat, where would I be? In the market, apparently. There he is. I see you, mister.
When I'm done.
Alright, looks like we're in for some good old-fashioned tailing. Sure. Will he notice if I kill his guards, or should I not risk it? Maybe I shouldn't risk it.
There is no beauty to this city. No expression of joy. No aesthetic plan. You walk your streets like animals. Like cattle with no sense of decorum. Idiots. You are all idiots. How you English believe you can subdue the world is beyond me.
They must have the 78 years that focused.
Go on, you bastard. Get your legs watered and set yourself elsewhere.
Ah, praise God for imported wine.
Boink. Excellent. That was simple enough. There we go. And now I have become the Italian diplomat. While when disguised, Edward is something. Incognito at the party, I think it said.
Salve. Forgive the lateness of my arrival. I am Rogerio Ferraro.
Aye, Mr. Ferraro. Not a problem.
Grazie.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh?
a toast to my brief tenure as governor of the Bahamas. For under my watch, no less than 300 of our pirates.
Oh,
took
he's
the
got
king's
quite the eyesight on him too.
fealty to the crown. And yet, for all my successes, His Majesty has seen fit to sack me and call me home to England. Brilliant! God bless the fucker! Therefore, hooray! Hooray for the ignoble and ignorant prigs who rule the world with sticks up their asses! Hooray!
What's he on about?
I say, that's a smart-looking outfit.
Let
But
us
I can't be
continue on this
comfortable
at
in this
another
heat.
time.
And how is Mrs. Rogers these days?
I haven't the faintest idea, and I don't intend to inquire any further. We separated almost 5 years ago, and both our lives...
This is my curiosity, Governor.
What? Come on, but but I did it. I got the job done. Oh, come on. You're being silly now. They used to work before. Oh. Not this time, I guess.
Mr. Rogers. You had my confidence. Still do.
Well, it's not a done deal by any means.
So how am I supposed to get him when he's... I guess I gotta wait when he's not talking to anyone? When he's vulnerable? Like the diplomat was? I gotta wait for him to be alone?
I'll wager a tiny share of their ill gains.
Or maybe... maybe I kill him in a secluded place?
And how is Mrs. Rogers these days?
I haven't the faintest idea, and I don't intend to
I don't know.
further. We separated almost
I don't have
5
any
years
ranged
ago,
attacks I
and
can
both our
use. I
lives
can't
have been the better for it.
can't blow a dart at him or something, so...
Handed later, when the remainder of my
Strike from above is probably gonna get me detected too, so... Oh?
You are Mr. Ferraro, I take
Excuse
it.
me.
I do
Sorry.
adore your frippery. Such elegance
Busy.
and colour. Trust me to get caught in the middle of...
Not detected, see? There you go.
He was a privateer once. How is it you lack so much respect for sailors only trying to make their way in this world?
You couldn't possibly understand my motives, cretin! You who have spent a whole lifetime dismantling everything that makes our civilization shine.
But I do
Oh, yeah?
understand. I've seen the Observatory, and I know its power. You'd use that device to spy and blackmail and sabotage.
Yes. And yet all for a greater purpose. To ensure justice. to snuff out lies and to seek truth.
There's no man on Earth who needs that power.
Yet you suffer the outlaw Roberts to use it.
No. I'm taking it back. And if you tell me where he is, I'll stop the man.
Here at the edge of a blade, I find a friend in you at last.
Principe, you mad bastard. Our best sources say Principe.
Huh. Well, alright then. Escape the area and hide.
Here then, stop. Hold there.
Alright. Successfully escaped. Time to return to the Assassin Bureau.
It's done.
Where now?
Grab your kit and pack well. We're sailing for Africa.
Alright. Well, there we go. That was straightforward enough. Sure. Another okay mission. Time to sail to Africa. What happened there?
Here's one
Oh.
still kicking!
Who did this?
It were a large vessel, the Royal Fortune.
Roberts.
Offered no quarter, didn't say nothing.
Well, that's not a good sign. Let's hope we can get to him before it's too late.
Why? Who chases me now, eh? Is it a spectre come or the gaunt remains of a man I sent to hell?
Oh! Damn it. How did he notice me?
Got excited! I have a good shot at him!
Captain's aboard! Man on canvas! Let's move!
Let's catch the bastard.
We'll have to find
Ah.
another path.
You kidding me?
Ready to spit, sir! Loose and catch the wind!
You sly dog.
All sail! She'll take it!
I was wondering why that motor did nothing to you.
Bring the yards off the wind!
Got the power of the Animus on your side.
There's his partner there, Cap. He's lobbing mortar shot at us.
Now he's lobbing mortars at us? Well, like, can I fire back this time, or am I just supposed to take it?
Fire!
Oh, he is taking damage, I think. Alright, take that. There you go. See, I like them motors.
We're ready, sir!
That's right. Yeah, I don't think so, pal. Nope. Try again. 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 Stop wasting my time, Bartholomew. Don't you take your defeat like a man, huh? Come on now. Getting tired of your games.
No. There's a device with him that needs taking. I'll have to board her myself.
Man the guns! There's more fodder for you coming!
Yeah. This is the end for you, Bartholomew. You had a good run, but it's time to call it quits. What do you say?
How can I not be impressed by the attention you paid me? May the best of we two sing praises of the second!
A merry life and a short one, as promised. How well I know myself. And what of you, Edward? Have you found the peace you seek?
I'm not aiming so high as that. For what's peace but a confusion between two wars?
Oh, you're a stoic then. But perhaps I was wrong about you. She might have had some use for you after all.
She? Of whom do you speak?
Oh, she who lies in wait, entombed. I had hoped to find her, to see her again, to open the door of the temple and hear her speak my name once more. Talk sense.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I was born too soon. Like so many others before.
Where's the device, Robert?
Destroy this body, Edward.
Oh.
The Templars. If they take me...
Alright, pal, if you insist. Come on. Up we go. Alright. Another okay mission. So now what? We got the device. I guess now we head back to
Let's get moving.
to the temple? I guess.
Captain Kenway. I'm assuming this is the friendliest face you've seen since dropping anchor?
Is Havana under
You could
curfew
assume
on your
that.
account?
Aye. Torres seems to think someone's coming after him.
He's not wrong.
A monkey-looking thing? Is that what I think it is?
Aye. Watch.
It might be.
Through the blood of the governor, we can see through his eyes.
That's by the church.
Keep this safe. Just in case.
I'll be at the bureau.
Oh.
Good luck.
Yeah, alright. I'll see you soon, I guess. Alright. Always wanted to go to church. Pew. Do. Did he fall down? Oh. Just, do that. There we go. Now, if I was a Templar Grandmaster, where would I be? Probably at the top of the church. Well, I think either way, even if he isn't up there, a high view like that would be beneficial to us. Either way, you know. Alright, so, yeah, I doubt he's all the way up here. Well, you never know. If I was hiding from someone, I'd probably pick a high place. Somewhere no one's gonna come looking at. For. Through. You know? Okay, okay, well, this hasn't been such a fruitful venture, but we'll keep trying to make the most of it. Well, she did say that the location was by the church, not in the church or, you know, around it. So maybe he isn't near the church at all. Maybe he's over here, in this building. There's nobody here. Just some guards and stuff. Alright, we'll keep looking. We'll look and look until we find him. Oops. What was that? Come on, jump. You can do it. There we go. Close enough. Yeah, I got that part. It's just that my target seems to be in a very secluded place. Alright, this is back where we started. Okay. Alright, maybe a ground view will help us. Let's see. Oh. That. Those guys weren't there before. And this guy isn't Torres.
El propio Torres. Menudo honor. No te alteres, amigo.
That's the big man.
Es una reunión de sociedad. Seguidnos.
The big man with the big armor.
Señor, disculpe, pero ¿dónde tenemos que entrar ahí? Ya han enviado la mayoría de las tropas.
¿Están cuestionando una orden directa, soldado?
No, señor, pero es que...
Bien.
¡Atención!
Alerta por esos asesinos. Calla. Un rumor acaba con la confianza más rápido que una bala. Ni menciones a los asesinos. He oído historias sobre ellos. Espero que te equivoques.
Ahí, vosotros dos. Cerrad esas bocas antes de que os las tenga que cerrar yo.
Señor, sí, señor.
Dios, ¿ahora qué?
Marcus! Oh, jeez! You bleeding animal!
Gracias, señor.
Esos prisioneros.
¡Cállate! Bien, continuemos. Vosotros, seguidnos. Y esta vez no vayáis a meter la pata.
¡Abrid paso!
¡A vuestras posiciones!
All right, well, now we know where he went. We know where... Sorry, alright, so... we know where he is. Now we just gotta get to him. It's just that small matter of getting to him. Oh, here we go. Seems like progress. Just gotta wait for the brave and valiant soldier here to turn his back to us so we can give him one of these. Then we'll go over to this guy. Get one of these. Then we're gonna go to this guy. Give one of these. Knock him out. One of those. And then we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna get caught. There we go.
Done, Torres.
Wait a minute. Ooh.
This again, eh?
You want a piece of me, Buster? You sure you're up for this, huh? Ooh.
You're too skilled in swordplay. How about a little gunplay? How about a little gunplay?
I don't think so. Sit the hell down.
If you could speak, mate, it would gladden me to hear your side. You humbled me once, and I took that hard lesson, and I bettered myself. Die, knowing that for all of our conflict, you helped make a soldier out of a scoundrel. Leave this life for a lasting peace, down among the dead.
Alright, well. Time for me to go. It's been lovely seeing you guys. Had a great time. But I think it's time to call... Oh! Oh! Alright, sure. Don't mind if I do. Alright, it's time to call it quits, guys. What do you say, huh? I think we've all had our fun. Excuse me? What are you talking about? I guess some spirit or specter saw me? Is that what happened? It's odd. Okay, let's just keep waiting. Maybe this time they'll let us go. Alright, what about now, fellas? Am I good to go? I understand. Okay. So, I guess I'm not... Am I supposed to, like... Am I supposed to leave Havana altogether? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Because there's no, like, indication that I was supposed to do that. But I'll do it, okay. I guess I was just supposed to leave. I was supposed to, like, you know, move a longer distance away. Well, he could have, you know, could have said so. Instead of doing whatever that was. Alright, well, That's over and done with. We didn't get Torres, unfortunately, but we got someone from his party, so it's close enough.
We got word Torres left the city. Who were you chasing?
That vial was labeled Torres, but held the blood of his second. Where's he gone?
Left port this morning, heading west along the coast.
The observatory.
Will we follow?
Send word to Atabai. We've cornered our man.
Excellent. Well, that one sort of, that one dragged out for a bit, but it's fine. If I failed at a certain point here or there and I had to restart, then I would have probably given it 2 stars, but you know, there's nothing more to say, really. It's okay. Still waiting for a mission that...
What's this Torres doing looking for the observatory? When you're holding the treasure yourself?
Torres doesn't know I have it.
So why bring it to him and risk its capture?
I'd like him to know I have it, just before he dies.
Still waiting for a mission that's worthy of 4 stars, maybe even 5, but, you know. We've still got a couple left, so... Oh, Havana? No. I was trying to head to my destination. I guess I gotta go around Havana to get to it. Alright, fair enough.
There's a fleet blocking the cove we want.
Aye, the Armada. That's Torres and his men.
And you're going to do what, exactly?
Find our way past them.
We'll try and have a pleasant chat with them. I'm sure they'll, you know, sure they'll be convinced to let us be on our way.
Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys.
Or not. Okay then. If it's a fight you want, a fight you shall get. The hell out of here. Man of war? More like man of bore. Ing. Move out of the way, ship. Come on. You're doing more damage to me in death than you were at life. Funny how that works. Alright, well. Blockade. Passed through.
Who's this Torres? And what's your man done to earn a death sentence?
He's a Templar, like Rogers and Hornigold. Men cooking up schemes to use the observatory for ill purposes. For power and control. The violence you'd cause with this thing would be subtle but heavy. Deadly, yet leaving no mark. Does that make sense?
Like if there was a drought and people was thirsty, and one man had a large cask of water but gave a sip to none, he'd be a killer with no blood in his hands.
Aye, like that.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Alright. Where's... Oh.
So will you go ashore, or will I swim you there myself?
I'm having some technical difficulties. Hold for a moment. There we go. Don't go nowhere without me, boys. Shouldn't take a long while.
Thought we might see some soldiers in the light. Maybe they've gone?
Oh.
No, they're here. Deep in the jungle.
I didn't know that you were coming along. I thought this was just gonna be another one-man mission. I guess in a sense it still is.
Soldiers just there.
Oh.
What should we do?
We go in and say hi to them, of course.
Look at all this. Corpses for miles.
They brought every ounce of menace they had.
I'll be taking that, thank you. Oh. It's not a good sign. Oh dear. This body's dropping everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's just a dang old crocodile. Nothing to be concerned about. Okay. Let's go through the cave and into the observation room. Oh dear. It's quite the mess you made here, boys.
¡Alto ahí! ¡Pronto estás criando!
That wasn't very nice, was it? Alright, boys. Yeah. Sorry about killing your kin earlier. First time I got here. Nothing personal. Of course there is. Yeah.
Detente.
Good to go, boys. Down on my face. Oh.
Un momento. ¡Detenedlo ya!
Good to go, fellas. Alright. I thought I missed one there. Oh.
All so strange. What is this?
Later. I'll tell you all when this is finished.
Yeah, it's a bit of a long story, I'm afraid, but maybe after this is all done, we'll have an opportunity to talk about it. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. These are the strange cubic structures I'm looking for.
Is this the place we've come to see?
Aye. Stand watch here, and let none follow.
Fit for the dozen fights, I'll be all right here. Go!
All right. If you insist. All right, tourists. Oh.
Venga, muévete. No puedo. Mis piernas no responden.
The hell?
Levántate. No quiero dejarte aquí. Será vuestro funeral.
What was that all about?
Por favor, no me abandonéis.
Yo. Guys, what's going on? I see. I think I understand what's going on here. At least I think so. Yes. There we go. Can we get much higher than that? No. Okay. We'll jump across then. Jump across again. Oh, is there something? Ah, I see. Fascinating. A first civilization era parkour platform. How curious. What? Oh. Oh, so both sides... Okay. Both sides lead here. I guess I'm supposed to... I can't make that jump, can I? I guess I can. Okay. It's good to know.
Hemos activado algo.
¡Tengo a tiro! ¡Puedo hacerlo!
Ouchies. Alright, Torres. It's just you and me now, pal. Oh. Or maybe not. Oh! Boom! Oh dear. Alright. Oh. Whoa! This place is sure falling apart fast. Ow! Didn't know that was gonna happen. But now I do, I guess. Alright, try that again. Ah, yeah, okay. I wasn't paying attention before. Now I do. Okay, there we go. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's continue going up, I guess. Oh, okay. Excellent. Okay, let's keep going. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Sure. What a hell of a way to end the game. On a dumbass parkour puzzle. How climactic. I literally can't contain myself. Okay, so he's always gonna do that. He's always gonna jump across, which is not ideal. But that's how this scenario is coded. So I can't really circumvent that unless I open up the developer console and change it to something beyond my powers and understanding. But apparently that's what's gonna happen every time. So I guess what they want me to do is wait for 30 agonizing minutes. Do that. Okay. I guess what they want me to do is this. This. Right? Nope. Nope. Okay. Not that. That's not what they want me to do. I didn't even touch right there. I was trying to climb up, but I guess the Animus had another idea. It's fine, you know. It's not like we're in a hurry or anything. It's not like, what the fuck are you doing now, Edward? Edward? Cut it out. I don't have time for your nonsense. Chickened out. I chickened out. I wasn't gonna take any chances. Okay, it's really hard to tell from this angle, but I really don't know. Is this gonna be a kill zone? It isn't. It's blocked now. It's odd. Okay. Now, will I get killed? No. Okay. So what changed? Okay, fine. Is this a kill zone? No. But where am I supposed to go from here? This camera angle isn't helping much. Oh, I'm supposed to do that. Okay. That was a close one. Oh. That's it? Oh, no. Okay. I was gonna say, what a waste. Okay. Oh. Supposed to do that, I guess? Oh, where is it taking me? Oh. Alright, alright. Something tells me that if I die here, I'm gonna start back from the beginning. Climb up the goddamn beam, Edward.
There is so much potential in you. So much you have not yet accomplished.
If only.
I could show you things. mysteries beyond anything that you could imagine.
Uh-huh. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go even higher? Is the beam not the answer? What am I supposed to do here? Oh. I'm just waiting. Okay. But there's a fucking barrier in the way. What? Alright. Time to start back from the beginning. Yep. Exactly as I predicted. They really cheaped out on the ending there, didn't they? What a joke. This is what happens when you force your developers to crank out games on a yearly basis. Get shit like that. What a big fucking letdown. Come on, come on, go across. Go across, Edward. We ain't got all day. Keep going. Up, up. Alright, attaboy. Across, keep going. You don't have to wait for my input every time. I'm holding the right side, so you just keep going, heading that direction. Am I supposed to... What? Oh. So it is on a timer, but when I climbed up there, it wasn't on a timer. It was just there. It was constantly there. I might be going insane here, but... Okay. Is there a barrier here? No. So I guess I just timed it wrong? I don't fucking know. See? No barrier, right? Now, barrier.
I could show you things.
Here we go. Let's try that again. Alright, there we go.
Captain Kenway. Ever a splinter in my side. Does this murder fulfill you?
I'm only seeing a job.
Not really.
As you'd have done with me.
As we have done, I think. You have no family anymore, no friends, no future. Your losses are far greater than ours.
That may be. But killing you rights a far greater wrong than ever I did.
You honestly believe that?
You would see all of mankind corralled into a neatly furnished prison, safe and sober, yet dulled beyond reason and sapped of all spirit. So with everything I've seen and learned in these last years, I do believe it.
You wear your convictions well. They suit you.
Torres awakened something fierce. Are we safe?
With the device returned, I believe so.
What do you call this place?
Captain Kenway's folly!
Et sawol te su tukilan. Ka wenen. We will seal this place and discard the key. Until another sage appears, this door will remain locked.
There were vials when I came here last. Filled with the blood of ancient men, Robert said, but they're gone now.
Then it's up to us to recover them, before the Templars catch wind of this. You could join us in that cause.
I will, but only after I fix what I mangled back home.
It arrived last week.
What's this? Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, like I said, what a fucking letdown that was. If this mission was somewhere in the middle of the story, I think 2 stars would have been sufficient. But this being the end, the final boss, the head of all the problems, 1. Fucking 1. What a letdown. What a waste of time and effort that was.
I don't believe we've been formally introduced. Not in this era, anyway.
What?
I wish I could explain all this strangeness, but there isn't much time.
What do you want?
You saw my beloved Juno. For a brief moment, I thought she might occupy this tender body of yours. But something went
Excuse
wrong.
me?
And now, she's back out there, adrift. Oh, she was magnificent once. One of a race of beautiful, wonderful creatures. They created your kind. Did you know that? Your people were tools to them. That's all you have ever been. That's all you should ever be. One day soon, I hope. For the world is nearly ready for her return. Wired. Prepared for a second coming. Uh-oh.
Yeah, looks like he got... What?
Those Templars. Or maybe assassins this time. Idiots. All of them.
Now, hold on.
I envy you. It was her wish that I be here to greet her. It was her experiment that made it possible for my rebirth as one of these things.
Stay down! Get down on your back! Now! Who's got a gun?
Guide me into the grave, beloved! I am your instrument!
Put the gun down! Drop it! Drop your weapon! Clear! Check his vitals. He's bleeding fast. Check the victim.
Are you okay? Can you hear me? Hello? Talk to me. You alright?
Hello?
There you are. Thank God. I hope you feel well. You look good. Can you stand?
I think so. What the hell happened?
Good. Try walking around?
Yeah?
A doctor came by, said there wasn't anything to worry about. That the liquid in the syringe was far, far below a lethal dose.
Okay.
I feel terrible about all this. About everything. All our evidence pointed to you, but it was John all along. God, the things we found on his computer.
What evidence?
Whatever you need, we'll provide. You've done an amazing job. Speaking of which, our trailer is finished. Would you like to see it? I owe you that much.
Sure, I guess.
There we go. I uploaded it to your database. You can watch it here or at your Animus. I think you'll love it. It really captures the essence of the era.
Uh-huh.
So, take care. And again, thank you.
In a world where pirates rule the waves, these men will discover that nothing is sacred and everyone is committed to rum, plunder, and women.
Hola, ladies.
This summer, Abstergo Entertainment invites you aboard for the adventure of a lifetime. So sharpen your cutlasses, shine your hooks, and sail with the devils of the Caribbean. This virtual experience is not being rated.
Oh. Well, it's something. Don't really know what to say. I guess I shouldn't have expected you to follow the story of Edward to the letter, but still.
And, well, what now? Talk, you idiot! Look at the light! Isn't that the battery? I think that's the battery. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Excuse me?
Sorry about this. My name is Sean, and back there is Rebecca, my
Who's
partner.
talking?
Hello. Bloody good work earlier. Honestly, I mean it. Delivering us all that data. It's really just too bad that our man on the inside was such a, how to put it? Fanatic. Fanatic is the best word, I suppose.
We take who we can get.
Exactly. Well put. We saw in John an opportunity to burrow deeper into Abstergo's cloud servers, and I'm not ashamed to say we took it. Not realizing, of course, that he was enlisting you to help him. And to blame, should anything go wrong. I suppose it all worked out very nicely in the end. Most of it, anyway.
Is there something I can help you with, or...?
If you're up for more hacking, we are too. John gave you level 3 security clearance before he died. You should use it. The assassins don't have the resources to pay you like the Templars do, but we'll make it worth your while.
Look, we should really cut it short, Bex. 20 seconds.
All right. Good luck.
Cheers, mate. And top-notch work. Really top-notch. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
Happy hacking.
Okay, thanks. I guess. Who are those people? It's odd. But, you know, they want me to keep hacking, and to be honest, I don't really need much convincing. It's pretty fun to do. Alright, let's see if we can't, oh! This is not the desired outcome. How about this way? Okay, how about this way? Yeah. There we go. Nope. Back to the same place. How about this way? Close, but not so much. Come on now. Where's that sweet spot? I know it's here. I know it's here, waiting for me. Waiting for me to find it. Come on. Where would it be? Maybe... No. No. Huh. It's a bit of a tricky one. Nope, that's wrong. Okay. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go. Usually these things solve themselves by themselves without me having to think about them that much. But now it seems that some thinking is required. Oh, getting close. Where's this gonna lead us? No, that's not good. But, oh, okay, well... We've gone too far now. This is fun. Fun. There we go. like I said, these things usually sort themselves out. Let's see what we have unlocked. The Memoriam. What? Unlock the secrets of our... Oh, is this like a prototype of the Animus? Looks like it. Computing makes mind reading possible. Some blueprints, design things, early Animus prototypes. That's what it says. Okay. Great. Well, I'm glad that I spent fucking 3 hours rotating a node around a ball just to see some early Animus prototypes. Oh, and I get to do it again. What the hell is going on? Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, there we go. Pew. Alright. What's this gonna be, I wonder? Oh.
Timestamp August 16th, 2013. The following audio clips were selected from over 160 hours of reel-to-reel tape found in the residence of the late Dr. Warren Vidic following his murder in December 2012.
Huh?
According to labels on the tape's canisters, these recordings were made over a 14-month period between 1980 and 1981 without the consent of their primary subject, Mrs. Eileen Bach, a colleague of Dr. Vidic's and the originator of Abstergo's surrogate initiative. Mrs. Bach is now deceased.
Oh dear.
It should be stated unequivocally that Dr. Vidic made these recordings illegally and of his own volition using wiretaps and hidden microphones. Abstergo Industries had no knowledge of his actions and disavows any responsibility for them.
And we're live. Capacitors at full. Ease the signal in. A little more. You feel anything?
Don't be timid. Double it.
No, we're taking it easy. 20%.
30.
Eileen, go easy. We're 6 past yesterday.
And boost the inputs.
Too risky.
Not if we split the I.O. signals.
25%. Ease up.
Oh, okay. There. I see something.
What is it?
Mein Gott. I hear talking.
You're okay?
Ja, ich höre Stimmen. It's German. Mein Name ist Miriam Kurz. I see a light. It's cold. Ich werde nichts sagen. There's a man with me. Mehr werde ich nicht sagen.
Keep an eye on our vitals.
Mein Name ist Miriam Kurz und ich bin eine Navajo. Des Hitlers Zwang, der macht uns klein. Noch liegen wir in Ketten. Doch einmal werden wir wieder frei. Wir werden die Ketten schon brechen.
Eileen?
Denn unsere Fäuste, die sind hart, ja. Und die Messer sitzen lose. Für die Freiheit der Jugend kämpfe, Navajos.
Switch off. Powering down.
Kämpft, Navajos.
Get her out of there. Oxygen from the valve.
No. No, Satish, I'm fine, really.
Quit the heroics. Just breathe. Better?
Yes. Yes, thank you. Did we get something?
It'll take a while to pass. What did you see?
It wasn't just seeing. It was feeling. Being. I was scared.
You were shouting in German?
I think I was in Germany. I was in Germany, Satish.
Good morning. Well rested?
Exhausted. Yesterday was an incredible find.
Seems so. What did it feel like?
It's foggy, but I relived the memories of a young German woman. Early 20s, I think. A man was interrogating me, looming over me and asking questions. He was shouting, but I was shouting back. And then this poem just came out, like a chant.
Fascinating. I'm eager for you to hear the tape.
Is it ready?
Yes, we transliterated the data onto an audio file. It took all night to process the language.
Spool it up.
Of course, have a seat. Judging by the subject matter and the setting, I'd say you landed somewhere in Germany in the 1940s, 1 or 2 generations back. During the war, I'd imagine.
1940s Germany? That would be Miriam Kurtz, my ex-husband's mother.
So, she's not related to you in any way?
God, I hope not. I'd hate to find out my ex-husband is also my brother.
Well, if it was Miriam Kurtz, then we hit a home run. You tapped into someone else's bloodline entirely.
Should we celebrate?
We'll listen first.
Surrogate Initiative, Test Session 23, July 29th, 1980. Host, Eileen Bach. DNA sample SB1970.
It's a little garbled at first. This is you settling into the memory.
Your name, say it.
My name is Miriam Kurtz.
Louder.
My name is Miriam Kurtz, and I am Navajo.
Where did you last see the artifact? Who holds it now?
I'll say nothing. I've told you all I will.
I don't believe that is true. Who has the artifact?
Hitler's dictates make us small, and you're bound in chains. But one day again, we shall walk tall. No binds with us. Restrain.
Enough.
For hard our fists, yes, and knives at our wrists for you to be free. Navajos lay siege.
Lock her away.
Navajos lay siege.
And that's where we pull you out.
Whoa. What would it take to get a visual render of all that?
Months, unfortunately. It took 13 hours just to process the audio. Visual takes much longer.
But Vidic is able to record audio and visual in real time. How does he do it?
His subjects are exploring their own genetic memories. That requires much less processing power.
Hold on, sorry. Eileen here.
Hello. You have 10 o'clock in Lillian's office. It's 10:13 now.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Tell her I'll be right there. And tell her we have some good news.
No problem.
You in trouble?
The monthly progress report. I'm trying to be honest about our progress, but no matter how much I polish our facts, Warren Vidic swoops in, promising the moon for pennies, and gets 10 times the funding for his Animus project.
Well, we are using his Animus technology. He's the foundation. We are the skyscraper.
Which is why he should be a tech lead, not a project director. Good work, Satish.
It's incredible footage, really. Clear and vivid. And the subject was synced for a full 62 minutes. Came out speaking French after his last session. Passably fluent. And with full recall of everything he'd gone through.
Sorry I'm late. I was reviewing some data.
It's fine. Warren was just telling me about his first subject. Mr.
No names. Call him Subject 1. Confidentiality.
And how about you, Eileen? What's your good news?
Well, we did it. We synced with an unembedded memory outside the bloodline. That's a first.
Really?
Satish was able to process the audio today. A short clip. You can hear it for yourself.
Only audio? No real-time memory feeds like Vidic has?
Well, that's the difficulty with surrogate genetic memory data. Because I'm viewing memories not embedded in my own DNA, we can't rely on my cognitive faculties to help me process the signal. All we can do is record the raw data and transliterate it later.
Hold on. You're running this experiment on yourself?
I am. It's going well.
I don't like the sound of that.
Look, the sample I'm using, the DNA comes from my own son. It's safer this way.
Ah, good thinking.
50% of my son's DNA is also mine, which reduces the danger by a huge margin. Meaning, I can now explore the memories of people who aren't directly related to me on his father's side.
But for brief periods of time, I imagine.
Right. Just a minute or two so far, but we're getting there. Come by the lab and listen for yourself.
I will, when I have a moment. Unfortunately, work beckons. Ladies?
That man is colder than a San Francisco summer.
Stay focused, Eileen. You both have important work to do.
Obviously. But my work requires his Animus technology. I feel a little caged in.
That's collaboration, Eileen. It's how science works. I shouldn't have to remind you.
I know. I'm just tired. Stop by and see us today. We have a lot to share.
If not today, then this week sometime.
Thank you.
Alright, well. This Vidic guy sure has got some... He's got a great mind for technology, I'll say that. If he's able to have such high-quality audio in the 1980s. He should have worked on that instead of the Animus. Alright. Let's keep on hacking. This will be, I guess, our last opportunity to hack all of the computers and stuff in our workspace, so let's try to make the most of it. And be sure that we hack all 33 computers before we return to the Animus for, I'm assuming, the last time. What is this? Divine Science Presentation. Mama says Count Rosmberg will take care of us now, so long as Papa and Uncle John work for him. Our home is big, but Trebon... What? But Trebon is a small town. Mama seems happy. Prague, 1587, 1608, CE, Elizabeth Jane Weston. What? Okay. Uncle John, everyone calls him Dr. D, says that not all 5-year-olds can speak 3 languages or write as well as I do. I foretell a bright future for you, Lady Beth. I like reading, drawing, and writing poems, but mathematics are hard. John Francis, my brother, is better at calculations than I am. He is 1 year older. Papa wants me to get the same opportunities as my brother. He says I am fortunate, that not all young ladies have private tutors. I study hard to please him. We are fasting this evening, Master Kelly, Uncle John announces. Papa grins. I know what this means. They will be working all night again. After dinner, I run to the parlor and jump on Uncle John's lap. His beard, unlike Papa's, is all white and rough. I ask him to tell a story. Uncle John makes everyone laugh, even Papa, who is usually so serious. He says they have to work now. Mama tells me it is time for bed. I pull the sheets over my head and listen to the low humming voices coming from the study. I am afraid of the dark, but not tonight. Not with Papa and Uncle John praying. Papa needs to leave now to earn money. I know about money. We need it to eat and purchase things. I do not want him to go. I give Papa a big hug, and Uncle John too. I wave at them until I can no longer see their carriage. How long will they be gone this time? I ask Mama about Papa's work. She says he gives conferences with Uncle John, providing advice to people who need it. John Francis says Papa communicates with angels. I laugh, but Mama does not. He told me, he says, crossing his skinny arms over his chest. After a long pause, Mama sighs. John Francis is right. Your father speaks with angels. He gains, she scratches her head, insight from them. I ask Mama what an angel is. She says it is a being from beyond, a winged entity that lives with God in heaven. I do not know what she means. John Francis says only Papa can call angels. Mama nods, saying he has a rare gift. He uses a crystal ball, John Francis declares. I seldom see Papa and Uncle John these days. They do not eat. They are fasting again and spend most of their time in the study. I wake up with a start and pull the blankets to my chin. It is still dark, but I hear voices downstairs. Taking a deep breath, I sneak out of bed. I walk down the stairs, avoiding the creaking ones. I fear monsters will jump out of shadows, though Uncle John assured me he banished all monsters from our home. I tiptoe to the door of the study and put my ear upon it. I recognize Papa's and Uncle John's voices, but there's also another, much deeper voice within. A loud click. They have unlocked the door. I hide behind the cabinet. Papa and Uncle John come out of the study and walk away smiling. I count to 100, then tiptoe towards the study. No one inside. Elizabeth, Papa says behind me. What are you doing? Papa makes me promise not to go into his study. There are things in there you should not see. There are 100 questions I want to ask him, but I can only nod. I have never seen Papa and Uncle John so happy. They whisper and laugh at things only they understand. Mama says it is because they have done good work. I have finished my dinner and asked to be excused. Mama nods and I hurry upstairs. I notice that the door to Uncle John's room is ajar. I hurry to the door, holding my breath. I peek inside. The room is sumptuous. Uncle John always says Aunt Jane has good taste, and he is right. I tiptoe inside and open Uncle John's armoire. It is filled with treasure, shiny rocks, a black mirror, a wax seal with pictures on it, a gold amulet. Ignoring everything else, I pick up what looks like a globe packed in cloth. Could it be the crystal ball John Francis mentioned? Quickly, I unwrap it. The sphere is heavy and feels warm in my hands. It is made of the shiniest gold. On its surface, I see a reflection of my face and Uncle John's. Uncle John grabs the sphere and puts it inside his doublet. I shiver, but he smiles. You should not be playing with things you cannot comprehend, Lady Beth. We have been in Trebon almost 2 years now. We are happy here. Happier than we have ever been. Papa continues to work while Uncle John is away. He keeps to himself and barely addresses us during breakfast, but at least he is eating now. I am feeble today. Mama says I have a fever and tells me to stay in bed. I sleep all day and most of the night. I awake famished. I dislike the night, but I am not as afraid of it as I used to be. I get out of bed, careful not to make a sound. I do not want to wake anybody up. A pale light emanates from the study. The door is open. Papa never leaves the door of his study open. I creep towards the light, on the tip of my toes. I sneak a peek inside. Papa leans over a table, reading a book. It has an odd silvery tint. Papa suddenly mumbles an incomprehensible string of words and numbers. Papa sprinkles red powder on something upon the table. I did it! His wide grin deforms his face. I did it! He picks up a clump of gold. Papa's guffaws makes me shiver. His voice is deep and he speaks words I do not understand. I hurry upstairs and crawl back into bed. I notice Papa and Uncle John in the distance. I pick up my dolls and hide behind the tallest oak in the garden. I try not to laugh as they walk towards me. Papa tells Uncle John that they should change the nature of their work. They should study alchemy and stop wasting their time with angels. They pass by the oak. The book has boundless potential, Papa says. I need your help to unlock its formulas. I poke my head out. Uncle John frowns. We could work at the Imperial Court, Papa continues. Producing gold is the only first step. Uncle John turns to face him. I hide again, hugging my dolls. You should not fiddle with this book, Kelly. I almost failed to recognize Uncle John's voice. You cannot imagine the evil it contains. It holds more than mere numbers. Papa protests, but Uncle John interrupts. Your associate, Master Husey, the one who gave you the book, I dealt with him before, long ago. He cannot be trusted. Papa says they could be rich beyond their wildest dreams. I take a quick glance. Uncle John shakes his head. No, my friend, the book will destroy you. Mama is in her room, crying. She has barely uttered 2 words in days, and I suspect she has not even spoken to Papa. She has been avoiding his gaze. I am reading when a loud clang makes me jump. Is John Francis acting up again? He can be such a baby sometimes. Another clash, followed by a shriek. A woman's shriek. I put my book down and hurry to the door. Papa and Uncle John are screaming at each other. I walk out of my bedroom. The shouting has stopped. But I hear sobbing now, coming from Uncle John's room. Is Aunt Jane hurt? The door of Uncle John's room suddenly bursts open. Aunt Jane cries out after her husband, but someone interrupts her. Papa. I feel the entire floor shudder as Uncle John slams the door shut. He glares at me, fire in his eyes. I am paralyzed. My eyes well up. Uncle John takes my hand and pulls me away. You should not be here. He drags me downstairs. You should not have seen this. Papa and Uncle John seldom speak now. When they do, they shout, which makes Mama cry. Aunt Jane stays in her room. I wish I could do the same. I wake up jumping. Papa is screaming again. I close my eyes, wishing things would be as they used to, but I'm old enough to know better. The door slams. I look out the window and see Papa walking towards the stables, shouting, "Envious fool!" I watch him disappear in the darkness. I run downstairs. Mama sits in the parlor, sobbing in silence. I crawl under the sofa. It is time for me to leave. Uncle John's voice is filled with sorrow. You will be missed, both of you. Wishing Uncle John good fortune, Mama leaves. I stay hidden and watch Uncle John pace the room. I quietly follow Uncle John to Papa's study. Producing a key, he looks over his shoulder and unlocks the door. At life's end, you will understand, old friend. Uncle John comes out of the study with Papa's framed silver book. I am doing this for your father. The secrets it holds are not meant for him. Mama says she feels at home in Prague, but I do not. Papa will not let me do anything. He tells me the streets are not safe. I like it when Papa brings me to Prague Castle. It gives me a chance to escape from the house and spend time with him. He is seldom home these days. People from all over the world gather here, at the center of European culture, as Papa puts it. I wonder why important people frown so much. Papa speaks with an elderly gentleman. His flowing white beard reminds me of Uncle John's. I sigh and take Papa's hand. He does not seem to notice. We do not dare walk the streets, the old gentleman complains, even during daytime. Papa nods, saying that Prague has never been so unsafe. You know why, Master Kelly? The Emperor. He leans close to Papa's ear. He is weak. He gives the people too much freedom. I heard that a killer runs amok, targeting noblemen and alchemists. There's a tremor in the old man's voice. They say he is a monster. A giant. Some say he's not even human, Papa declares. I squeeze his hand, wishing Uncle John could be here to banish the monsters of Prague. For my 10th birthday, Papa will show me his workshop. I will finally have a chance to see where he spends his days, and many of his nights. Most people we encounter ignore me as I follow Papa through the corridors of Prague Castle, but some scowl or roll their eyes when they see me. The windows in this part of the castle have been sealed off with bricks and mortar. Papa carefully locks every door we pass through. Papa's workshop is a treasure trove. There's a myriad of items here, each more wondrous than the next. Colored powders, ancient scrolls, amulets. Papa works all day, reading formulas, mixing powers, boiling liquids. Powders, I guess? Mixing powders? Boiling liquids. I watch from afar, afraid to disturb him. His work is so important. Papa constantly mutters to himself. He blinks a lot and often glances over his shoulder. He makes me nervous, especially when he barks strange words. I cannot do it, howling. Papa throws a glass beaker to the floor. It explodes in 1,000 tiny shards. I cover my face. I need the book. Night has fallen when a young visitor interrupts Papa's work. He enters the workshop and announces that the Emperor has summoned his alchemists. Papa tells me to wait and warns me not to touch a thing. Then, frowning, he takes my hand and drags me along. You must remain quiet. We enter a dark room where a score of old men gather around a long table. Papa motions me to stay behind, with the assistants and apprentices. A large man in black clothes with white ruff and fur hat enters. Everyone bows. I take a step back, hiding behind a lanky youth. The man, the Emperor, sits at the end of the table, scrutinizing everyone in the room. When he raises an eyebrow, one of the alchemists jumps to his feet. My brother has seen the monster, the man squeaks like a mouse. It is wholly black, a demon, the alchemists discuss at length. Many alchemists agree. This killer, this monster, cannot be human. What if it is a homunculus?
Brilliant!
Papa suggests. A deathly silence falls upon the room. Is that the homunculus? We leave Prague Castle before dawn. A score of guards escort us, and other alchemists. We leave Prague Castle before dawn. A score of guards escort us, and other alchemists. For our safety, why are there so many monsters in the world? Dawn creeps over the Vltava. Finally, we arrive at the house of the last alchemist. We will soon be home. No. Papa will not stop talking to him. I walk into the alley next to the man's house. 2 steps into it, and ouch! I bump into an invisible wall. White eyes appear in the darkness. I see it. The silhouette of a giant. Marks cover the monster's pitch-black forehead. No, letters. E-M-E-T. I stare at the white eyes. What are you?
I've been called many names.
The monster's voice is strange, guttural.
Here they call me Golem.
Papa shouts, "Guards, run toward us." What?
You have just saved your father's life, little one.
It rasps. Gollum runs towards the river. I see it clearly now, a gigantic body, black and sinewy. The monster jumps in the river. I follow. Papa and the guards behind me. I observe the water, perfectly still. Not a hint of Gollum. We have never discussed Papa's imprisonment. Not one word about it in over 3 years. Now that John Francis is away, I alone must care for Mama. Papa will be released from prison today, but Mama worries. She says he has one last chance to satisfy the Emperor's expectations. Standing in front of the house, I hold Mama's hand. My heart beats quickly as I behold Papa's carriage. I forget to breathe when it stops, 2 paces before us. Mama trembles when the carriage door opens. A pale, emaciated man with a long grizzled beard steps out. Papa, he walks by us, as if we were ghosts. Mama has prepared roasted lamb, Papa's favorite, to celebrate his return, but he does not eat. He simply stares at his plate, silent. Mama makes idle conversation, pretending without much success that nothing is wrong. Papa suddenly stands up. His chair hits the floor with a loud thud. Papa storms out of the dining room, pushing invisible spirits out of his way. He shouts in a strange tongue, the same language I once heard him speak when I was little. My heart is in a knot, but I hold back my tears. I take Mama's hand, but nothing I can do or say will ease her sorrow. What will we do now? The Emperor has restored Papa's status, but soldiers guard our house. They are not here to protect us, but to make sure Papa does not leave Prague. A month has passed since Papa's return. He remains distant, but at least he does not completely ignore us, though he works ceaselessly. I walk through the open doorway of Papa's study. The platter Mama has prepared for him in my hands, and stop. Papa sits on the floor and begins to howl. I drop the platter, and its contents spatters across the room. I run to Papa and kneel next to him. He grasps my hand and immediately falls silent. Papa's nails dig into the flesh of my hand. I bite my lip to suppress a cry. He suddenly raises a tight fist in front of my face. I close my eyes. I cannot do it. Papa's voice is bleak, desperate. Not enough. Not even a handful left. I look at him. Tears run down his ashen face. Slowly, as if revealing a priceless treasure, he opens his fist. In the palm of his wrinkled hand is a tiny bit of red dust. Curse you, D. Papa works without rest, even though he keeps saying he has already failed us. He has not slept in weeks, and he barely eats. He's but a shell of the man I once knew. Mama shakes me out of my dreams. Elizabeth, soldiers are coming. I do not react immediately, for I am used to soldiers guarding our house. I look outside. There is a column of young men in uniform in our yard. Their torches cast dancing shadows upon their faces. Monsters of Prague. I open the front door. An officer and 6 stern-faced men step inside. The officer clears his throat. By the order of... No! Mama darts forward, tears streaming down her cheeks. I hold her back. You cannot take him away. You cannot. Not again. The soldier's eyes widen. Papa walks towards us, his face twisted in a demonic grimace. He murmurs a prayer in the strange tongue only he seems to understand. The officer tries to reason with Papa. Howling, Papa jumps on him, clawing at his face. A soldier strikes his head and he falls. Mama wails as they take him away. I am 16 years old, and some of the guards in Hneven Castle have taken an interest in me. They insist on making conversation every time I visit Papa. None of them interest me. Most are boorish cretins. Others are more bedraggled than hogs in mud-filled sties. But I always smile and remain courteous. I take a deep breath when, in the distance, I spot Hneven's tower. I try not to think of the babbling louds I will have to confront before seeing Papa. What is this? Across the top of the tower, I walk more briskly, then my heart stops. Papa! He stands on the edge of the tower, arms wide open. I run toward the castle. I see Papa clearly now, a skeleton in tattered robes. He stares at me. No, not at me, but beyond. You have come! Free me, divine messenger, free me! Papa raises his hands to the sky as if praying. Heavenly guardian, guide my fall! He jumps off the tower. I support Papa's broken body. He bleeds profusely, but holds my gaze. His demons no longer haunt him.
He was wise.
News of Queen Elizabeth's death reaches Prague. The Virgin Queen, after which I have been named, has passed away, 1 month after my wedding. A knock at the door disturbs my thought. I lift my head from the blank page on my desk and put my quill down. Come in. Johannes, my husband, steps into my study. A tussock of raven hair brushes his face as he lowers his head. How remarkably formal of him. He apologizes for disturbing me while I work. I frown, feigning annoyance, but fail to suppress a thin smile. I seem incapable of writing today. Johannes's face lights up. His thumb absently caresses the ivory handle of his cane. A package has arrived. It is addressed to Lady Beth. Lady Beth? Only Uncle John calls me thus. I have not heard from him in years. I run out of the room and hurry down the stairs, as I used to when I was little. Ignoring the letter accompanying the package, I quickly peel off the layers of cloth covering what I assume to be a framed painting. The painting depicts the Virgin Queen, 2 ladies in waiting behind her, standing in front of three goddesses. How thoughtful of Uncle John. Okay. Johannes and I stare at the painting, mesmerized. Magnificent. My eyes then fixate on the verse engraved upon its frame. Johannes contemplates every last detail, every tiny stroke, every subtle hue. Master Johannes Leo, husband, jurist, and connoisseur. See what lies on the ground? Johannes points a finger, first at a golden scepter, then at a quiver of arrows, and finally at fallen roses. Juno, Minerva, and Venus. Johannes shakes his head, laughing quietly. He had not expected me to answer. He should know better. Or Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite. Johannes noses 2 inches from the painting, the 3 goddesses whose beauty Paris judged. I remember the story well, having read it several times. This painting is an allegory, my husband says. I suspect otherwise, but do not contradict him. There is something familiar about the painting. Is this... Yes, the golden orb, identical to the one I found in Uncle John's room when I was a child. Can't really make it out from there, but sure. I sit in my study alone, staring at the painting Uncle John has given me. My hands tremble as my fingers brush the edge of the dry wax sealing his scroll. I carefully break the scroll seal and unroll it. I immediately recognize Uncle John's penmanship. Lady Beth, it begins. I smile, for I am still fond of the private name Uncle John used to address me. Fairest and most noble of poetesses. Poetesses. There we go. Fairest and most noble of poetesses. Please accept this humble gift from your not-so-humble friend and mentor. Uncle John is much more than that. He is family, a second father to me. An uncle, if you will. I hope you will find it a fitting tribute for your betrothal. I laugh quietly. I had never expected to receive such a splendid gift. If you observe the composition, you will surely recognize the trinket you once unearthed in my chamber. The golden herb. I knew it. You may think this picture is a riddle, an allegory, an artist's fancy. It is not. The object in the hand of the fairy queen is real. So is its power. And so are the goddesses. Oh, and that's the end of that. Seriously, after all that, it ends on a cliffhanger? Alright, well, I guess we learned from that is Queen Elizabeth I had a magical orb. An orb of Eden, whatever it's called. Apple. Alright, excellent. Well, that was a fucking journey. If anyone has fallen asleep to that, I don't blame you. I really didn't expect it to go on for that long. But it's okay now. It's over. We can move on. I hope that's the last time we'll have to do any reading. 'Cause fuck me, that took a lot out of me there. Not sure I've got any more reading in me. Reading capabilities, I should say. Alright, if I go down... Oh, if I go down, then that's it. What? What do you mean? If I go down... I should have oh. I need to, Right, okay. Alright, that was my fault. Okay, oh god, how am I supposed to... I guess I'm gonna have to do it all over again. Okay, so... Oh, there we go. Just like that. Excellent. Let's see what we got. Alright, excellent.
Surrogate Initiative, test session 32.
I'll leave you guys to it.
11th,
I'll be right back.
1981. Host Eileen Bach. DNA sample SB1970.
Miriam? Miriam, is that you? Are you in here?
Bartle!
Oh, thank God you're safe. You've been very sick.
Bartle, how did they find you? Oh, Jesus, what would they do to you?
Has they hurt you? That's all.
I told them nothing. All they do every day is ask about you and that artifact. But I didn't tell them anything. Nothing.
I know you didn't, Miriam. But how are you? You aren't hurt?
Not badly, no. I'm fine.
Good. We need to get a message out to Oscar. Somehow. We need to tell him where...
Very interesting footage, Eileen. This is Germany, you said. World War II?
Most of the memories I've been able to access come from a period where Miriam was imprisoned by Nazis in Cologne.
Miriam. Is she still alive?
No, she was my ex-husband's mother. She passed away about 5 years ago.
Well, she was spirited. An impressive lady.
Definitely.
And the man, Bartle. He made reference to an artifact. Any idea what that is?
My team is looking into that, but it's not our first priority. We still need...
It is now.
Really?
You must have other recordings of this woman. Are there any other mentions of this artifact I should know about?
Half a dozen or so, yes. What's this about?
You have questions, I understand that. I don't have answers for you. Not right now, but I do have money. And if you get me those recordings and bring me any other artifact references you find, then I will triple your operating budget for as long as I can.
Triple my budget? My God, what is this?
9 a.m. Monday morning, my office. We have a lot to discuss.
But Lillian, I don't...
Have a good weekend, Mrs. Bach. Fantastic work.
Hello, this is Carl.
Hi, it's Eileen.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Busy. Cold. The winter's been terrible.
Seamus won't like that. The weather's been mild out here.
Well, he's only coming for a month. He'll live. And I'll be so busy he won't have to worry about his mother bothering him.
Still working 12-hour days?
I should move a bed into my lab.
Look, if you're too busy, Seamus can stay with me.
No, I want to see him. We'll have fun.
You're not too busy to be a mom and a genius.
Of course not.
His flight lands at 8:15 p.m. tomorrow night. You'll be there?
Of course. 8:15
p.m. Let him know you'll be there.
Thanks, Carl. I need to run. I'm sorry. Take care.
You too.
Eileen. Didn't see you come in.
I'm not interrupting?
No, it's fine. The subject is unconscious. He's traipsing around 18th century New Orleans right now, in the memories of a woman.
That must feel odd. How long has he been under?
83 minutes.
Whoa.
It's average. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to thank you for sending Lillian to see me. She came away very impressed.
There. You see? All these bureaucrats need is a little glimpse of our secrets every so often. They like to feel like they're still in charge.
Lillian is most definitely in charge. She just tripled my budget.
Tripled? Christ, Eileen. You must have discovered who killed Kennedy.
Well, she heard something on one of my tapes that interested her. Something about an artifact. Very vague, but it was enough.
An artifact? What sort of artifact? Jesus, get him out of there! Get him out!
Oh my God.
It'll kill him! He's not decoupled! He's having a fucking seizure! Power down! Now! Heart rate 170! Power down! Now! Eileen, Warren here. I was all ready to apologize for the late call, but you seem to be away. Maybe with your son. Listen. Since the unfortunate incident with Subject 1, there's been a lot of dire talk around the office about my Animus project. About shutting it down. About it being unsafe. Typical top brass bullshit. And if they shut me down, then your surrogate initiative goes away too. I'm sure you're already well aware of that. Well, let me be the first to reassure you. This will not happen. I will not let them take this from me. From us. I will not let one death, of an undiagnosed epileptic I should add, I will not let this destroy the decades of incredible research done by our predecessors, and the 5 years I've spent perfecting the Animus. There's still more work to be done, and countless rewards to be reaped. So I wanted you to be the first to know. I have decided to volunteer myself as my second subject. I am convinced that the Animus is perfectly safe, provided I stay within the boundaries of my own ancestral bloodline. Next week, I plan to prove this by staying a full 4 hours in the Animus. I would be grateful if you and your team would monitor my progress. And after this necessary but ridiculous proof of concept, I give you my word that I will work closely with you to solve your outstanding problems. Your surrogate initiative is a bold idea, and I do believe it is the future of the Animus project. But while we have the Animus itself, I do not want to waste precious opportunities to prove its safety. I'll see you in the office on Monday. Goodbye.
Alright everyone, welcome back to Assassin's Creed 4. We're continuing the hacking. Our mission to hack every computer that ever has existed in our office and all the areas surrounding it. But before we do that, let's read some messages. We got some messages here. From M.O. what? Baudrillard. I don't know who that is. What the hell's going on? Where are you? Did they put you in one of those cell things too? Are those even real? I don't even know what to believe. Am I seriously just supposed to sit here working calmly, not knowing what's going on? This is ridiculous. Everyone, I know this is a trying time. I'd just like to reassure you that our work is safe. We are safe and everything is going to get back to normal soon. P.S. I've got a box of Turkish Delight in my desk if anyone wants some. You're still gone. I just want you to know that someone noticed. I probably won't still be here when you get back. I'm not a climber like you. I'm out of here. I'm quitting. If you need me, I'll be in a shack north of Tremblant, off the grid, with a stack of books on paper and a shotgun. Following the satisfactory resolution of an earlier security incident, emergency measures put in place will now be removed. Thank you for your patience. Although this matter is resolved, we encourage you to continue practicing good security. Avoid unapproved websites and communication channels. Never share your communicator. Keep to your own work area and common areas, and respect your NDA. We've been working on programs to help improve our ability to locate employees within the building and at long range. In light of recent anomalies, we will be conducting employee localization interviews in the aim of extracting information that may aid in narrowing down the locus of individuals currently unaccounted for. Additionally, if you have any information that may be of interest, please step forward or speak to your manager. John leaving. Okay. Apparently John is leaving. Yeah, that's one way to describe it. Alright. Let's continue our hacking. Alright, well, not particularly glad to see a different minigame, but, you know, at the same time, it's something. Oh, I see. This time we can't cross over. This time it's now or never. Okay, so let's stick to the higher ground here. Alright, well, I guess this kind of encourages people to keep up the pace, keep going, and all that. Yep. I don't do well under pressure. I don't know if you noticed that. Alright, well, guess we've got no choice here but to just keep doing what we're doing. Okay, but at least there's a checkpoint here. There's a midway point, so let's strategize here before we just jump into it. Okay, so maybe... Okay, hold on. Oh, come on. Fucking hell. God. starting to get cumbersome now. Okay. Relax. Relax. It's fine. You kidding me? What? I didn't even move vertically there. What was that? Alright, don't get too close. Close, but not too close. Okay, oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was it. That was perfect. Did these move? Do they kill you now by proximity, not just on contact? I don't understand. Okay. Relax. Relax. No, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. There you go. Oh! Fuck's sake. Ooh. Oh dear. Okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Damn it! Okay, you know what? On second thought, I changed my mind. You can bring back the sphere puzzle. It's fine. You can bring it back. I don't mind. Oh, Nelly. Oh, I got too close. Okay. Okay. Relax. Relax. Take it easy. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It'll come back. It'll come back later. It's fine. There you go. There you go. You gotta be shitting me with that. God. Yeah. So, how's everybody's day going? Maybe I should start from the bottom, not from the top. No, because that one over there, it immediately sucks you down to the bottom. So, okay. Okay. Yes, there we go. Fucking hell. I'm starting to sweat over here. My hands were getting sweaty. God, this better be good, whatever this is.
Our initial reports gave us hope that Enzio Auditore would serve as an ideal candidate for future Abstergo projects. His charisma, sexual magnetism, and wry humor gave him all the qualities of a leading man. However, his corruption by the Assassin Order robbed him of these qualities as he fell deeper and deeper into a spiral of revenge. Enzio was frequently known to articulate a passive acceptance of evil. He was also a man of ugly contradictions, one who preached free thought, yet traveled well beyond his home country to proselytize his corrupted creed. Just as he's doing here with this impressionable Chinese girl. Notice, too, that in his gestures and bearing there is still something of the old lecher in him. Enzio's entire personality is built around pure demagoguery, claiming his philosophy is about love when violence and coercion are his primary means of tackling problems. We have therefore come to the conclusion that Enzio Auditore da Firenze would be a risky character to develop.
Interesting. Was that Roger Craig Smith doing the voiceover? It really sounded like Roger Craig Smith, you know? Ezio's voice. Could be wrong, but alright. Let's go to the CCO room. No, that's not the word I'm looking for. Floor. Let's go to the CCO floor. I actually think we got all the computers here, but could be wrong. Can't hurt to double check. If we look at the map, do we get to see... There's a server. I don't know what that means though. Does that? I'm not entirely sure. Let me just double check. Because there's a level 3 room down here, but it might just be the bunker that they kept us locked in. Did I already hack you, server? I guess not. Okay, sure. Oh, this is a big number. Okay, let's try 7 times 7 times 7 times 5. Oh. Times 7 times 3 times 5 times 7 times 5 times 7. Oh, hold on. We can have zeros as well, right? So we can have no number. Right, so 2. Oh, there we go. Alright. Fine by me. Let's see what we got here. Remote hacking. Oh, still more. Okay. This better be good. Damn it. Come on, I made it through. Well, I'm fucked. Okay, that's not good. Ow. Okay. Fuck that one up. Okay, here we go. There we go. Alright. Relax. Relax, and... Okay. There we go. There we go. That's how we do it, boys. Nice and easy. Let's see what we got. Oh. It's just a picture. Great Minds in History, Commission 4. Suave, debonair, and clever, Haytham Kenway was a hero for a generation of men desperate for a decisive and charismatic leader. Slain by the ungrateful son who could not appreciate the wisdom of his pragmatic, race-blind approach to politics and personal life, Kenway's tenure as Grand Master of the colonial right ended abruptly in 1781. You kidding me? All of that? All of that hacking was just to see a commission? Some Templar guy? Alright, well... Is that it then? Check the map. I think that's it. We already hacked the cameras. And cameras don't give us intel anyway, so... we'll just put a pin in it and hope that we don't need to come back here ever again. Alright, yeah, sure. Okay, so... We're done with the CCO office. We're done with floor 2. Let's move on to servers? I don't know, but let's check the lobby first. And then if there's still computers to be hacked, we'll go and check the server room as well. Alright. I know for a fact that there's some rooms to be accessed here. Oh, there's some some computers here too. Interesting. Alright. Let's take a look. Oh, God, another one of these things. Are you kidding me? This is not how I wanted to end my session. This is not how I wanted to end my game. God, for fuck's sake. There we go. Fucking hell. Come on, guys, ease up. I think we've had enough of those games now. We can go back to the Sphere one. It's fine.
We are attempting to synchronize the DDS system. This will only take a moment. We are almost there. The DDS is now in sync. Thank you for your patience. We hope you enjoy your experience.
DDS?
Rudolf II invited many notable figures to his court, making Prague the center of European culture. Among them were Englishman Edward Kelly and his stepdaughter, Elizabeth Jane Weston. Observe her and report any alleged collusion.
Okay. Oh, that was it?
We are attempting.
That was... okay. I thought... okay. I was waiting to observe something, but... there was nothing to be observed. Alright. Oh, look. It's this... minigame, again. This is fun. Ow. Okay, that was my fault. I got too greedy. It's fine. There's no red borders this time, so that's good. I didn't press that twice. Why you gotta make me look stupid, huh? Come on. Okay, easy. Easy does it. Here we go. Here we go. What am I doing? What am I doing? There is nowhere to go. For fuck's sake. Okay, easy does it. Easy does it. Take your time. There we go. I got too greedy. That was my fault. I deserve that. I deserve that. I got too greedy. It's fine. It's fine. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Don't worry about it. Let's keep going. Okay, let's keep going. You can stay here. There's no red borders. There's no rush. There we go. Fucking hell. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh.
February 12, 1981. Qualitative personal interview with Subject 1 on ancestral research regarding Avalon de Grand Prix. How are you feeling? Any side effects?
Not really. Aside from the headaches. They've been worse since I started staying in longer. But I don't want to stop. I like her. I want to know what she does next.
What's it like? Reliving her memories.
So different. The Animus, I mean. The past. At first it was confusing. Distracting. Like New Orleans, the stench. I wasn't expecting all the smells.
Smell is the sense most directly linked to memory.
When I'm in her memories, it's like I can smell more than I usually can.
In general, women have a more acute sense of smell than men do. I had wondered how that would translate. Anything else?
Yeah. She's smaller than me, but it's like her body could do more.
Did that surprise you?
At first, yeah. The ERA people might hate me for this or whatever, but I don't usually think of girls that way. Climbing things.
The who?
My mom, my sisters. The animal feeling of Aveline sinking her hidden blade into the throat of...
Go on.
It doesn't feel feminine. What I think of as feminine. but then at the same time it does. Her center of gravity is way lower. That was a surprise. How easy it is to land. How steady I am on her feet. Sorry. This is hard to talk about.
No, it's fascinating. This is what we need. Pure experience, in your own words.
Okay.
Can you tell me about Gerald Blunk?
What about him?
He and Evelyn were close, but we haven't been able to ascertain if he might be your missing ancestor. Do her memories suggest anything to you? Does this make you uncomfortable? Remember, these are her memories. You're just playing them back. It's not even acting. You're a researcher.
Don't worry. Like you say, I haven't experienced.
Don't worry, it's not gay. Don't worry.
Consummating anything. That would be.
It's not gay if you're just watching.
I think maybe she was confused.
Oh.
Well, first of all, I don't really know for sure. Okay. I mean, guys think about sex more than girls, right? That's a fact.
As a researcher, what did you observe?
Does it mean she's more like a guy if she thinks about? Is that why she's able to assassinate? Well, okay, here's the thing. I don't know her thoughts, but from what's in her memories, physically, the fidgeting, some hesitation, what she looked at, who she looked away from, the things she didn't say when I expected her to. If I had to guess what it meant, I would think she was thinking about sex. But I'm a guy, so I would think that, right? So what does it mean for women to act that way? It has to mean something else, right?
As a subject, you're able to observe more finely than I am in review. What about unwanted attention from men?
Well, I thought that would be the hardest thing to deal with. I'm not into that, for the record. Not at all.
Yes, I know.
But the way she dealt with it happens so often. It's like you stop noticing everything she does to avoid it. Crossing the street, eyes in the back of her head. She knew how to handle herself. When she was charming, felt kind of similar to killing. Or the build-up to killing. Can we take a break, Mr. Vidic?
Of course. Ready to go on?
Yes.
Evelyn was black.
And white. On her father's side.
You're sensitive to that?
I guess. I mean, I'm white. Evelyn looks black, so that's different. But you get used to it. Like with the girl thing. Until someone makes you not used to it.
What do you mean?
I don't think I've ever had to think so much about what I'm wearing or how I'm walking. But Evelyn, it's like she goes through her whole life in these uniforms.
People expect her to behave in a certain way.
Definitely. Sometimes I worry I'll slip up and play too relaxed at the warehouse and, I don't know, blow her cover.
You can't blow her cover.
I know. I'm just replaying the memories. I can't change them, I know. But I see it, right? It's a risk. It's...
stressful?
Yes. It's best when she goes out as an assassin. On the roofs or in the bayou. I think she was more relaxed that way. Can you imagine? You're only relaxed when you're going to kill someone.
Let's stick to memories rather than imagination. What about the slaves?
They're kind of just everywhere. I mean, that sounds bad. Slavery is bad, but no one's acting like slavery's bad. It's fun when she frees slaves. Is it supposed to be fun?
We're not looking for supposed to. Focus on what it is.
Alright. That's the end of that. Now, what this interview session is doing in a reception lobby computer, I have no idea. So, well, but, you know, that's the end of that. Level 2. I'm assuming we've already been there. We've been to level 3. I'm assuming not. So, or maybe no. This is a server, not a camera. So let's get to hacking. Okay. 7, 3, 5, 7. No, too low. Too high. Oh, we're getting there. We're almost there, I think. No. Too far away now. Okay, fine. Let's think about this logically. Okay. No, 10 wouldn't work. Okay. Fuck's sake, I don't know. This one's too difficult. Alright. Let me just open calculator on my computer. Okay, so 1372 divided by 7 and by 7 again. So let's take the two big numbers. Then we got 28 left. Okay, which is another 7, right? And then that leaves 4. So 2 times 2. There you go. Alright. Well, I think that's only the first part, right? There's still another hacking. Yeah. Remote hacking. And of course, it's going to be our old friend, Digital Frogger. Magnificent. Look at all this shite. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Okay, that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. Come on now. Okay. Fine, let's go to the bottom then. You win this round, sir. Oh, come on, it's too fast. God damn it. There you go. Okay, stop. I don't want to do that all over again, so stop. Okay. This one's going up, so let's start from the bottom. So we can have more time, right? Okay, there you go. There we go. There we go. That was a close one. And there we go. Whew. These games require patience, which is something that I still don't have a lot of, unfortunately.
Surrogate Initiative, Test Session 37, August 9th, 1981. Host
37.
Eileen Bach, DNA sample SB1970.
Huh.
Open! Good morning, Miss Kurtz. You look well, considering the circumstances. Are you rested? Have you eaten? Your friends are dead, Miriam. Bartel Schink and all his Navigos, his Edelweiss pirates, executed for 5 counts of murder.
It has a trial. You must be proud.
There was no need! They were scum! All of them! You hear me? All of you are scum! Scum! Scum!
I see it so clearly now. She didn't break, did they? You have nothing.
Quiet, girl!
You don't have the artifact. If you did, you wouldn't be talking to me at all. Never use lay seat.
I said
never use lay seat. Never use lay seat.
Quiet!
Never use.
Get her out! Get her out! We're losing her! Shut it down! Everything! Eileen, open your eyes. Can you hear me? Eileen! Eileen! Power's off! Get the position in here!
Step aside, son.
Eileen, talk to me. Can you open your eyes?
Clear!
Oh, God.
No response.
All right. Notes towards a speech in honor of Dr. Eileen Bach's premature retirement. When I first learned of Dr. Bach's unfortunate accident, I couldn't help but feel a great sense of loss at... No. Dr. Eileen Bach has and always will be a friend and colleague. When I first learned of her unfortunate accident, I was shocked, of course. To see any friend injured in such a way is deeply upsetting. And to further learn that her injuries were severe enough to force a premature conclusion to her brilliant career, well, I would not wish that fate on anyone. But, if there is any solace to be found in her accident, it may be this: that she was injured in service of her research, in service of work that she cherished most dearly. And it is thanks to her, it is due to her diligence, that some of the mysteries of genetic memory have been further illuminated. And while it is true that work on her project, the Surrogate Initiative, as she called it, has been temporarily halted, the copious amount of work she has done over the past 3 years has been incredibly valuable. So while her work has been suspended for the time being. Her legacy will most certainly live on.
Quiet, Joan! Quiet!
Alright. Oh. What do we got here? Another sticky note. Sure, I'll take it.
The annual shareholders meeting and just vanished.
Alright. Let's keep looking for more unattended computers here or there. Getting pretty close to finding all of them. Let's go to the left. Let's see what we got here. This looks promising. Oh, and it's our old friend Sphere puzzle thingy. Aha. Perfect. Core access granted. Excellent. Let's see what we got here.
So, this will be a short one, Dad. Something to remember me by if things go south. If I don't make it out of the temple today. I've tried to be optimistic about all this, but I just can't. I think spending all this time in Connor's memories has made me anxious. I mean, his story is so painful in so many ways. Still, he never lost hope. Even when his faith and others eroded. I can only believe that what we are doing is the right thing. That I can stop this disaster. I know this. I mean, the technology is there, waiting for us to use it. I'm the final piece of the puzzle. Something in my genes, or my memories. Some final piece of code to switch the whole thing on. That's why I'm here. That's why they brought me here. Only, I don't know what I'll have to give up in return. My sanity, my life, it's impossible to say. I do know this. Our battle with the Templars will not be over. And whatever's inside that temple is not an ending. It's just another chapter in this endless story. And it'll be your job, and Mom's, and Sean's, and Rebecca's, to keep turning the pages. You know, I keep thinking about something Orson Welles once said. Something like, if you want a happy ending, it all depends on where you stop telling your story. So maybe that's the answer. Maybe that's how people keep marching forward. If something goes wrong in their dad, something happens to me. When you tell my story years from now, please tell them the one about how I lost my way, and then I found it again. Just in time to save the world. And just end it there. That'll keep everyone smiling. Goodbye, Dad. Say hello to Mom. Tell her I love her, okay? Tell her I love you both. I love you both.
That's interesting. So, this guy's Subject 17 / Desmond Miles. He was in a temple with his dad and Sean and Rebecca, 2 people who are from the Assassin Order. The guy from the coffee shop and the courier. A catastrophe was about to happen, and then I'm guessing it didn't, but stopping that catastrophe meant that Desmond had to sacrifice himself, which is not ideal. Very interesting. Alright. Is this the final computer? Or is there another? I suppose we will find out in time. Only time will tell. Wait a minute. No, that's not gonna work. Let's try going this way. Maybe? Nah. Huh. Okay. And then... Right. Uh-huh. Yes. No, we're back here again. No. Oops. Messed that up. Fuck's sake. Well, at least it's not as... It's not as annoying as the Frogger puzzles. It's just boring and irritating. They're both annoying, but in different ways. I'd rather have this kind of annoying than the other kind of annoying. Is what I'm trying to say. There's no teleporter here, too, which is not helpful. Usually when we see a teleporter, that means that we just have to get to it, and then everything will be good to go, but not this time. There will be no teleporters to help us out this time. Come on. Where is it? Where's that sweet spot? I'm just going around in circles here. No, seriously, where is it? Okay, so... It's gotta be around here somewhere, right? So... It's over here. So how do we get to here from there? I don't know. It's a toughie. Hold on. No, if I go down, I'm gonna go all the way down. If I go up, I'll also go all the way up. Okay, let's go up. Where do I stop? Is this helpful? I can only go down, back down, or left. Left is gonna take me all the way here. Okay. And then if I do this, I go here. Okay. What if I do this, and then that, and then this, and give it one of these, a little bit of that. I think I just messed up. This is going to take me all the way up here. Then I can go right. And then if I go down, I go left, down, right, up. It's going to send me here. I don't know. Where are you? How are you supposed to get there? Man? I have no idea. This is this is quite the enigma. Okay, let's go down and then... Oh, hold on. No, but down is gonna send us all the way down here, which is not good. Okay. But what... How can we avoid that? If we go up... Okay, let's go up. Okay, that didn't help. Let's go down. Oh, that's gonna send us all the way down. Well, that didn't help at all. Okay, good. It's good. Okay. Let's see. Let's try to think of a path up, then right, and then up. It's gonna send us all the way over here. Up, right, down, right, down, right, up, right, up, left, up, right, up, right. No, we're gonna skim right past it. Up. Sucks. Okay, right, up, right, left, right, down, left, up, left, up, right, down? Up, left, up, right, down, left, up, left, up, left, down, Right. No. Left. There we go. Hope it was worth it. Chat archives. With Olivier and Mel. Everybody's working on the weekend. I need you guys to give me everything on the Observatory by the end of Friday at the latest. Can you do it? No. Are you crazy? Don't even know where it is yet. And Friday is a holiday. A holiday? Really? Do your people realize that working here is a privilege? If they care about their jobs, they'll come in, and it'll be an honor. And no, I'm not crazy. I'm getting a lot of heat from Letitia. And if we don't get it done, she'll take it out on devils and all our work will be lost. Does she even know how anything works here? She has her own pressures. I realize that, but we're already working overtime. And when are we going to discuss the plot of Devils? How the plot of Devils has to change to accommodate this observatory business? How am I going to sell this? You're not going to. It's too sensitive. So we're just collecting the memories for no reason? Not for no reason. Letitia will use them. This is ridiculous. You want us to devote our lives to finding information we're not allowed to develop or understand or use in any way? It won't help sales. And my people will never see their work rewarded in public. How am I supposed to motivate them? I don't know. Get them breakfast. Pain au chocolat. Coffee. Pretend to sneak in some coffee liqueur. A little beer with lunch. Feed them. They'll forgive you. Again? They're not going to keep falling for this. Yes, they will. Bread and circuses. Look it up. It's a thing. Come on, be serious. I am being serious. Remember, none of this comes from me. Letitia needs what she needs. If you want the project to continue, we have to keep her happy. The observatory doesn't have anything to do with pirates anyway. It would only complicate things. Take the focus off the action. But it's fascinating. I realize it's more mature and complex. Can't believe I'm the one arguing this, but we are crazy not to use it. Imagine, we could be selling to pirate fans and conspiracy theorists all at the same time. The potential for market growth is huge. We cannot use it, so please stop asking. This is insane. As you already know, Melanie, this company is a subsidiary of Abstergo Industries, and Abstergo Industries has a different culture. They are hierarchical and rule-driven. We may not always like it, but if we want to advance in this company, we have to be careful. You're protecting her. I'm protecting you. I know we have our arguments from time to time, but I know you care deeply about our work, and I don't want you to get yourself ejected from the conversation. We need you. Do you understand? Yeah, I get it. Pick my battles. It's common sense. Don't know why this one thing is bothering me so much right now. I'm just tired. So I don't need to find someone else to help me? No. We'll get it done. Somehow. I will personally bring the coffee liqueur for breakfast. Lol, thanks. I'll find some way to get them excited about it in the meantime. If it makes you feel better, I can tell you a secret. What? If we are successful with the observatory, Abstergo may develop a Las Vegas attraction to accompany the release of Devils. What? What? They're looking into a partnership with those aquatic circus people you like. Imagine celebrating with the whole team at a live-action gladiator show. Assassins versus Templars versus pirates versus sharks. Whoa, I am in awe. How do you come up with this stuff? Oh, I have all kinds of little things saved in files here and there. I always think I'll get around to doing something with them in a quiet moment. But there are never quiet moments. Oh well, you'll retire someday. Not if I'm lucky. Me neither. Okay. Oh. It was only 30 of 33. We still got 3 computers. Okay. So, okay. We have a server, but we already hacked through. Is there another server that we didn't hack through? Or are they talking about Oh, they're talking about the employee area. Really? There's a server room that I missed? Okay. Okay, let's check, I guess. Doesn't hurt to check. Okay. So if we open up the map here... Ah! There's a server to my right. Apparently. Really? In this level 2... Oh, right, I forgot. In the level 2 door, there was a level 3 door here. Yep, okay. Well, that's good. Not good that it's a server, because I know what's going to happen next here. But it's good that at least we... the map helped us out here, and reminded us. Fuck, I don't have time for this. Calculator, help me out. Okay. Let me just delete everything. Okay. 2058 divided by 7 is 294. Divided by 7 is 42. Divided by 7 is 6, which means 3 and 2. There we go. Try being reasonable, but it's getting more and more difficult to do that. Alright, server number 2, here we go. And of course it had to be this. Alright, let's do this. At least there's no red borders. We can take our time. We can take as much time as we need. Why did I do that? Well, whatever. We succeeded. That was too risky there, but we got it done.
Initial research into the life of Ratana Gaydon focused on a period spanning his late teens to his early 30s. But our researchers came away unimpressed by his calm and stoic demeanor, with occasional flashes of extreme anger. This was not the sort of leading man we felt comfortable endorsing. We decided, therefore, to delve into his early childhood, with the hope that scenes of pre-colonial America might hold some appeal. As you can see here, there is a certain naive charm and innocence to this young boy. Unfortunately, our researchers found this young man's story deeply problematic as well. For one, the omnipresence of the Mohawk culture lacks the balance necessary to tell the true story of America. And secondly, the Mohawk language would certainly be an issue for most of our audience. We therefore feel that although Ratana Tankon's early life would be of some interest to our more educated viewers, it's unlikely that his story would appeal on a broader scale, being too foreign, as it were, to normal audiences. Our team recommends we pass on this property.
Huh. Interesting. Alright. That's the end of that. Now we just got 2 computers left to hack. Which must be in the server room, so let's take the elevator and head down there. See if we haven't missed anything. Floor B, please. Now the server room is also the same place they kept. Yeah, they held us in. So. Okay. Oh. Alright. 2 computers. So, we're done with the servers. I guess we are. That was all of the characters that we encountered thus far. Altair, Ezio, and Connor. Or Ratona Hikantikai Heitikon. Okay. So, should be computer here. Oh, right, because these computers were occupied before. But now that they're not, we can go ahead and crack them up, see what comes out. Up, left, down, right, down, up, right, up. Excellent. Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. Bit by bit. Agent evaluation report for Johanni Otto Berg, dated 12/11/08. This would have to have been leaked from within. This is a classified document viewed on our own network. Someone should hang for this. Strengths: experienced, agents, military, special forces background is a definitive asset. Obedient, follows orders without question. Leadership qualities: agent lacks finesse but inspires loyalty in others. Dedicated, agent is wholly committed to our cause. Definite potential, could be IS material. Weaknesses: agent has a young 3-year-old daughter, could be a liability. Other notes: agent is ready to take on greater challenges. Recommend giving agent leadership responsibilities. Recommend sending agent on level 5 mission. Submitted by Kittibor Hasik. A dashing photo of Otto Berg, labeled Helsinki, Finland. November 25th, 2012, 1306. Unclear who took this or why. This photo, labeled Florence, Italy, November 30th, 2012, 6:17, makes it clear we have a leak. Who survived to transmit this photo? Photo labeled Cairo, Egypt, December 9th, 2012. 1343. This one's labeled Cairo, Egypt, December 12th, 2012. 3:21. Sigma team strikes again. The poster claims Abstergo agents kidnap William Miles, but Miles is not pictured. Could be anything. This updated agent evaluation of Otto Berg, dated 12/12/03, confirms that leak persisted. Perhaps still exists. Updated strengths demonstrated a great deal of courage, initiative, resourcefulness, and dedication. Updated weaknesses: distinguishing mark. I thought it said disgusting. Distinguishing mark: facial scar, burn. Reparative surgery should be considered. Other notes: following assassin attack of what? That's gotta be a typo, right? Right, that's a typo. November 28th, 2012. See attached security report. Agent tracked down the enemy and located their Florence hideout. Agent led Sigma strike team against the Florence assassins. Responsible for the termination of 3 assassins. Survived assassin ambush. Agent should not be held accountable for the loss of his team. What does that say? Koopa Timus was on? What? I don't know. I don't know what that says. Alright, some leaked info there. Nothing else to say, really. Okay. Here we go. Alright, it's time to hack our last computer. And there we go. Perfect. Now that's how you do a send-off, folks. Let's see what we got.
Surrogate Initiative, Test Session 27, October 21st, 1980. Host Eileen Bach, DNA sample SB1970.
Miriam, my dear girl, there is no good reason for you to be here. But your intransigence requires that I detain you until you give me information I can act upon. The location of the artifact, perhaps, or the whereabouts of your leader, Bartel Shink. Just a little something to give Minister Goebbels some encouragement that we are on the right track.
How about a nice hug? He looks so sad in all his photographs.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? Perhaps you could pay him a visit yourself. He likes beautiful women, actresses, musicians.
Pirates?
That's right, pirates. Pirates of the Edelweiss. Isn't that what you kids call yourselves? It's very amusing. And illegal, of course.
Breaking Hitler's laws is half the fun.
Oh, I imagine so. I imagine you were having a wonderful time just before we captured you and your insurgent friends.
And that's the end of it.
Damn it. Why can't we sustain the signal for more than just a few minutes? I need to relax.
That's not the issue. This is dangerous work. These memories aren't in your bloodline. That's why it's not holding.
There's got to be a solution.
Any idea what they mean by the artifact? I've heard it a few times now.
Not sure. I don't think Miriam knew either. Not much comes into her mind when she asks about it.
But she's protecting the other members of her group, the Edelweiss Pirates or something?
Yeah. Bartel Shink. Have we looked him up?
No, we can.
We should. Put your intern on it.
Right. High priority.
Yeah. This isn't getting any easier. Jesus.
Hello?
Hi, Seamus. It's Mom.
Hey.
How are you?
Dad! It's Mom!
Hello, Eileen.
Hi, Carl. How's Seamus?
Great. We were out shopping for school clothes.
Yeah. The summer just sped by.
They all do.
I never seem to notice. No windows in the office.
Right. Trapped in the lab. So, did you need to talk?
Yes, sorry. I was curious about your mother, actually.
Oh. Okay.
How much did she talk about the war when you were growing up?
Not often. Bits and pieces. Why?
I was doing some research last week about World War II, and something came up about the Edelweiss Pirates, or the Navajos, and your mother's name popped up.
Really? That's an odd coincidence.
Does any of that ring a bell?
Yeah. Mom ran with that group while the war was on. There were a group of kids who wanted to avoid the Hitler Youth programs, but in later years they escalated their activities to, bigger ideas like vandalism and sabotage.
But why Navajos and pirates?
Just some of the names they used. Navajos, Edelweiss Pirates, you know kids. There were little pins, little white flowers. I may still have hers.
That's interesting.
And this is for work? Researching my mother?
Not exactly, but... Sorry, I can't talk about it.
Right. You never could.
Hey, don't. I didn't mean to be flippant.
No. Don't mind me. All for the greater good.
I like to think so.
Power down! You all right?
Damn it! 5 months of this bullshit! We're floundering.
Take it easy, Eileen. You're just stressed.
I am not stressed. I'm frustrated. I'd like to go again this afternoon.
No. There is no reason to rush this.
We're hardly rushing. We're running into the same wall over and over again. Why can't we push through? Why can't you keep me in the Animus longer than 2 minutes?
Because surrogate genetic memory data is fragile. The EEG is exploding and your brain is doing too much work. The longer you stay in, the more damage it does. It's even possible that...
Possible that...
It's possible the memories we're digging into could eventually overwrite your own. Like information on a tape drive. There's just not enough space in your head to do both.
Here I come to save the day! Good afternoon, all.
Did you invite him?
No.
But you did. Remember?
That was months ago, Warren. What do you need?
I wanted to stop by. Check on your progress.
Well, apparently it's still too dangerous to keep me under for more than a few minutes.
I always suspected that would be your biggest hurdle. The genetic memory sequencing is the easy part, if time-consuming. But the replay, that's something else.
Yes?
Let's think this through. My subjects are diving into their own genetic memories, so the information is already encoded in their heads.
Which means the Animus has less work to do. Less computing, less parsing.
Right. So to get your surrogate data working, to let people experience foreign memories, it'll take a hell of a lot more processing power than anyone has. Even Abstergo Industries.
Ideally, we'd like to build an external processor that mirrors as many brain functions as possible. Something to handle the calculations.
But the cost and upkeep of that would be
astronomical. Let me see what I can do. I have some sway with Lillian. We won't build Rome in a day, but if we focus on the pretty buildings first, maybe we'll achieve something.
Thank you, Warren.
Till next, folks.
Huh, interesting. Well, that's the end of that then. We've gotten all we can from Abstergo. As much data we can get without, physically having to look for it. Can we get to... Oh. We can access the Animus from here. Okay. I guess that's it then. Time to return to the Animus and finish off Edward's story.
Gentlemen, how do you find it here?
It will work for us. But our goal must be to scatter our operations. To live and work among the people we protect, just as Altair Ben La had once counseled.
Well, until that time, it's yours as you see fit.
Edward, Captain
Yeah.
Woods Rogers survived his wounds. He has since
What?
returned to England, shamed and in great debt, but no less a threat.
I will finish that job when I return. You have my word. Evening, Anne.
Edward?
I'll be sailing for London in the next few months. I'd be a hopeful man if you were beside me.
England's the wrong way around the globe for an Irish woman.
Will you stay with the assassins?
No, I haven't got that kind of conviction in my heart. You?
In time, aye. When my mind is settled and my blood is cooled.
Sail ho! Coming into the cove!
You're a good man, Edward. And if you learn to keep settled in one place for more than a week, you'll make a fine father too. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er
This is really necessary. Oh.
alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't. So felt me.
Oh. Well, I guess that's the end of that.
And all the sweet air I've loved, they'd wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you I'll gently and softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all.
Father, did you always know how to sail a boat?
The Jackdaw is a ship, Jenny, not a boat.
But did you always know?
No. No, I learned after leaving Bristol.
After you left Mother?
Well, I didn't leave without saying goodbye, that is. It was an arrangement, you see, between your mother and me.
She said you left her. She said you always talked about sailing a boat and making money in the New World.
I did always want to sail a ship. That's true. But not for a lark. To support us. To take care of her. And you.
Not me. Mother said you didn't know about me. She said you worked only once a year and that she never knew where to find you.
That's all true, and I'm sorry for that. If I'd known earlier, I might have come home. I hope that I would have.
Well, you were busy. That's what I think.
I was, but that wouldn't have mattered.
Can I steal your boat?
Boat? I see no boat here. Do you?
I mean ship, obviously. I don't see the difference anyway.
Ah, it's a very simple one, Jenny. A ship can carry a boat, but a boat cannot carry a ship.
Why then, everything's a ship. Large and small. But for my toy boat, the one I take into the bath with me.
That's a clever way of seeing it. Is it hard to talk about Caroline, Jenny? About your mother?
No. She passed some years ago. I miss her, but it's all right.
Was she in pain?
I don't know. I don't think so. She was very happy for quite some time. Then, not so happy. I didn't see her much after that. Then, she was gone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you.
It's all right. You're here now. And we're on an adventure.
Only a little one, I hope. Can't handle too many more surprises.
Do you think we'll see a whale?
Yes, there's a very good chance.
And what about pirates? Will I see pirates?
No. Not much chance of that, I think.
Oh, that's rather sad. I should have liked to have seen one.
Tell you what, Jenny. As soon as these winds die a little, I'll let you steer the Jackdaw. One little trick of the helm before sundown.
Yay!
Miss Jennifer Kenway, May I introduce myself?
Jennifer Scott, if you please.
I'm sorry.
My daughter was raised by her mother, Caroline, until she passed away some years ago. Jenny prefers to use her surname to mine.
Please forgive my ignorance.
I will. She may not.
Father, help me.
This little rascal, however, is a Kenway. What's wrong, Hafen?
I can't see the stage.
Up we go. How's that?
Fine. But won't your arms tire?
Hey, I'm not so old as that. But if they do, then we shall quit this posh gig and go and meet your mother for some chocolate at White's. How's that sound?
Yes, please.
Okay, hush now.